we'll see you as we fight for independence. Don't forget, subscribe below. Stay up to date with Ignition and catch each launch code every Thursday. Just hit the subscribe button.
This is Josh the Goodswoods with PPW Ignition. You can catch me every Thursday night on NothingElseOn.tv.
Welcome, Platinum Pro Wrestling fanatics. As you already know, I am your former commissioner of PPW, Mr. Montoya. Now, the host of my very own show, PPW Ignition. Right here every Thursday on NothingElseOn.tv and right here on our YouTube channel. So let's get ready for launch code 006.
Ignition sequence start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Welcome, PPW fanatics, to launch code 006. As you know, we're gonna have an action-packed match blasting off shortly, but first, let's introduce your PPW Ignition commentary team. Lead play-by-play commentator, Vince Hannity, and South Florida pro wrestling legend, Rusty Brooks. Now it's time for some Doubles Division Championship action as the establishments Maximilian and Derek Dominick, collectively known as Cash and Flash, defend their Doubles Division titles in a Triple Double Elimination Match versus Brothers in Arms and Cisco Sucio and Foxxy Moxxy. Now, let's send it to your Ignition backstage correspondent, Samuel Zamore.
I'm Samuel Zamore, and I'm joined by Frank and Cash and Flash.
Undefeated in Platinum Pro Wrestling. A year's title reign as Double Division champions. They searched high, they searched low. Flex Magnum couldn't find a single team that could beat us, so we had to try to stack the deck and find two. But 2 times 0 is 0 losers, and that's who's taking these titles off us.
You want to put 2 teams in our way, 3 teams, 4 teams, doesn't matter. We'll beat whoever you put in front of us because we're the best there is going today.
This is launch code 006, Ignition in Platinum Pro Wrestling. I am Vince Hannity, joined as always by the veteran Rusty Brooks.
Oh, pleasure to be here. Could be a real exciting matchup in the doubles division.
Well, doubles division matchup is always a great time, but this is a triple double elimination match. 3 teams. When one member of a team submits or is pinned, both team members are sent to the back, and this will go on until one team is left standing.
Only way to handle it. That's going to be a great matchup. Looking so forward to this.
And of course, these are our reigning and defending champions, Cash and Flash, who won the titles all the way back in July 2018.
They've been the champs. They've done a great job defending them, and let's see if they can continue it tonight.
Let's throw it in the back to Samuel Zamore with the Brothers in Arms.
I'm Samuel Zamore, joined by
Brothers in Arms, Jason Dugan, Ray Xion.
How are you guys feeling about tonight's fight?
Feeling good, confident.
Yeah.
Tonight, it's just easy peasy. We make our PPW debut, and what better way to have a debut than winning the tag team championships?
For sure.
So we're here to take care of business tonight. We're not playing. We're not going to shake hands. We're coming here for a fight.
Take them home.
All right?
All right.
Let's go.
Team number 2, the Brothers in Arms, Jason Dugan and Ray Xion. What an opportunity for them, Rusty.
No doubt about that. A tremendous opportunity. Anytime you can challenge for the championships, you got to go full bore.
Especially in your Platinum Pro Wrestling debut. How lucky is that? Your first match in Platinum Pro Wrestling, and you could be the Doubles Division champion.
Incredible. About the same as hitting the lottery, I guess.
Indeed. Well, tough lottery to hit when you're taking on Cash and Flash. And the fans with some appreciation, but apparently Brothers in Arms not too keen on what's going on. Let's go ahead and throw it to the back to Samuel Zamore with members of our third team.
I'm Samuel Zamore, and I'm here with Cisco Sucio. How are you feeling going into this?
Right now, I'm not too happy. Cash and Flash, y'all no good. Y'all snuck my partner, and y'all took him out in the locker room. But you know what? I'm still going to go out there tonight by myself and still win those tag team titles.
That'll be interesting to see. How dare they accuse the champions of...
Cisco Sucio is going to complete solo?
Y'all think it's cool? Yes. These guys, you want to take out my partner. I'm not ready. And that's not going to stop me. I want you guys in first. I've been dying to get my hands on you. You want us? You know what? I want you guys. You saw me getting your partner. Yeah. I'm really good at by yourself. Yeah, I can feel it by myself. You sometimes just gotta be careful what they whisper because they just might get it.
And our champions, Cash and Flash, Rusty Brooks, certainly not lacking confidence, even though they're taking on, well, I hesitate to say two sets of challengers, but effectively, even with Foxxy Moxxy not being present, that's what it is for tonight's Triple Double Elimination Match.
Well, you got to know the champions have confidence. I mean, they are wearing the belts.
So the following contest is still a Triple Double Elimination Match, and it is for the PPW Doubles Division Championship. When one member of the team is eliminated or is pinned or submitted, the entire team will be eliminated. Introducing this part is already eliminated. The challenger represented himself and his tag team partner, Cisco Sucio! And next, from my hometown of Brooklyn, New York, representing the house, Ray Xion, Jason dominated by the good man, Fabulous Frank. The man, Fabulous Frank, at a combined weight of 420 from Hollywood, California. The reigning, defending PPW Doubles Division Champion, Maximilian, Dominick, I'm just the voice.
One person in, one person out. Who's gonna start this match? You want me? You want you. You want me? You want you. He wants you. He wants you. Real free,
If I'm a betting man, I think Sucio will be the first one out.
Well, certainly the odds not favoring Cisco Sucio, especially starting off with our champions in the ring. And arm drag takeover on the champs. Sets up for a second arm drag takeover. Can he get a third? No, goes for the drop kick to the arm. Champs will roll out.
Nice start for the guy by himself. Fabulous Frank, he'll try to settle his team down.
Well, smart move by Fabulous Frank, but you certainly wouldn't know that Cisco Sucio is the lone member of his team the way things have been going for this match so far. Champs will make a tag, and they'll bring in Jason Dugan of Brothers in Arms.
Now you're going to find out just how far emotion can take this kid. Remember, he doesn't have anybody to tag out.
Collar and elbow tie him up. Sucio with the side headlock. Referee checking to make sure it doesn't come to choke. Jason going for the hits to try and break the headlock, throws him into the ropes. And Sucio gets the advantage. The shoulder block. Nice leapfrog. Goes for the hip toss. Sucio reverses, gets a hip toss of his own.
Beautiful, beautiful combination.
And credit to Cisco Sucio. You would not know he's the only man for his team, the main supplier of offense against both these teams at this point.
We're going to have to wait and see how far emotion can carry him. Because again, without anyone to tag out, he's going to wear out eventually. You would think.
You would think. Kick to the gut and an elbow smash to the back. Double axe handle to the back as well. Sucio fighting his way out. Knife edge chop on the ropes. Irish whip. Shoulder block. We talk about how far emotion can take you, but so far, Rusty, it's taken Cisco Sucio pretty far in this match.
Oh, no doubt, and I'm surprised at that. You know, he's definitely at a disadvantage. Let's just see how long it can hold up for him.
The champs will fight their way out. And goes for the abdominal stretch. Haven't seen one of those in a while.
No, but it's a very painful move. It works on the back and in the shoulder areas. You could stretch that back out with an abdominal stretch. You can also drop it down into a pin.
Tag in for his tag team partner, and that exposed rib area and exposed gut area. Switches to a wrist lock, tuck underneath.
They'd be married in some states.
Pump handle backbreaker. Goes for the pin, one, only gets two.
I think they're wasting time here. You need to stay on this kid and wear him out.
Well, perhaps, Rusty, the thought process is they've worn him out as they will tag in Jason Dugan once again of Brothers in Arms, and now Dugan going to work those forearm smashes, kick to the shoulder blades, a second kick, and a third.
Well, you notice what they're doing. Both teams are taking advantage of the fact that he doesn't have a partner.
You've done this a time or two, Rusty, haven't you?
Once or twice.
Tag into Ray Xion of the Brothers in Arms, gets the knee smash. And a standing senton to the chest. Not the full weight on there, just barely hooks the leg, so he'll only get 2.
It was kind of a sloppy cover. It didn't have all the weight on, like you said. You know, sometimes overconfidence can be your own downfall if they're not careful.
Ray will rotate to the side shimlock. Sucio getting back up to one knee, gets it back up to both feet. Second elbow smash, gets the ace cutter, known as the Stone Cold Stunner in some circles, as it were. Sucio looking to tag the champs. The champs say, sorry.
You know what? I hate to laugh at it, but that's a smart thing to do.
Well, there's no rule that says the champs have to be there to accept the tag. And Brothers in Arms will get the elimination, and much heart for Cisco Sucio, but he is the first team eliminated, so it will come down to Cash and Flash and the Brothers in Arms.
Well, Sucio put up a heck of a battle.
Double avalanche splash, part clothesline in the corner on the champs. Dugan going for the pin, hooks the leg. 1, 2, only 2. Dugan brings the champs back up, goes for the knee smash to the gut. Irish whip out from the corner. Catches the counter in just enough time.
I don't think that quite worked out the way he expected.
He saw that going differently in his mind.
You think? Beautiful clip, though. Now, he clipped that knee. He could have done some damage there.
Done some serious damage. Might have pulled the ACL, the MCL, possibly even the PCL, and a couple others with the CL towards the end there.
No matter how you look at it, he hurt him. And they're really going to work on that leg now.
Definitely going to work on that lower left leg of Jason Dugan, now cinching in the standing leg lock. Starting to twist it around ever so slightly.
He's got a hold of that rope, and the referee is not aware of it.
Well, the ref's keeping an eye on those shoulders of Jason Dugan to make sure that it doesn't come a pin for 1, 2, and 3.
Well, I've always said that being the referee is one of the hardest jobs in this business because nobody appreciates what you do.
Certainly appreciating the teamwork of the champs, dropping a knee to the back of the kneecap on Jason Dugan, cutting him off from his tag team partner, Ray Xion.
You do want to, in tag team matches, the objective is to keep them in your own corner or your own side of the ring.
Big scoop up. Is he going for a shoulder breaker or a power slam? Or none of the above.
Good counter by the youngster from the Brothers in Arms.
Nice inverted DDT, but can he roll over and tag in Ray Xion?
Xion is the big powerhouse of the team, so you definitely at this point want to try to get him in the match. But that knee is definitely hurting him.
You can just see the expression on his face, but just enough to roll over and tag in Ray Xion, who will go to work with those driving elbows to the pectoral muscles.
Beautiful kick.
Goes to the pin, hooks the leg. 1, 2, shoulder up at about 2.5.
That was mighty close.
Very, very close on this one for new champs. And Jason Dugan with the flying bicycle kick. Champs rolling. Dugan being sent back out of the ring, tagged back in. That's kind of early to tag him back in, Rusty.
I didn't quite understand that. Okay.
Launches him off the turnbuckle into the champion's both champs.
Now that explains why they did the tag.
But now the tricky thing is Jason Dugan is currently the legal man, and he's outside the ring with that bad knee.
Yes, he is. And honestly, the referee should be in the ring administering the 10 count. I don't know why he's outside.
Look at the pain on Jason Dugan. Ray Xion having to basically carry him into the ring.
The referee still isn't in the ring.
And look out. Duck underneath with the belt. He'll catch Ray Xion with it.
That was interesting.
Dugan trying to fight for all he's worth, trapping the champs in the corner, but that knee is just too much. The champs looking like they're setting up for... That is indeed the bankroll. They have won many a match with that, and they will win this one as well.
No doubt.
Your winner, and still your PPW's double division champions, Cash and Flash.
And our official Dylan checking things out with Jason Dugan to see the status of that knee and that leg, but the status of the doubles division championship not in doubt. Cash and Flash will retain. Held it since July 2018 and will hold it longer still. The establishment will reign supreme. They've got Cash and Flash for the doubles division championship, and they've got CJ O'Doyle, the #1 contender.
The establishment, prime faction right now for PPW.
And we've got a word from Cash and Flash.
It was in this very building back in July that you're undefeated, undisputed Platinum Pro Wrestling Doubles Division Champions started our reign of terror. And there ain't no one team that can beat us. There ain't no two teams that can beat us. Because we're one of the best things going, and you can't fight the establishment.
The establishment making it clear what also can't be beat is the Connecticut School of Broadcasting. With 11 campuses along the eastern U.S. and 2 in South Florida, you can now take the next step in gaining hands-on experience in the radio and broadcasting field. Visit gocsb.com for more information. On behalf of Rusty Brooks, I'm Vince Hannity, and this was launch code 006 for Ignition and Platinum Pro Wrestling.
This is Gas House Bruce Worley, and you can watch me here on PPW Ignition every week. I'm bringing old school to Platinum Pro Wrestling.
So even with the deck stacked against them, the establishment reigns supreme as Cash and Flash successfully defend their PPW Doubles Division Championship here on launch code 006. So be sure and show some support. Pick up your PPW blowout design t-shirt on prowrestlingtees.com/Platinum Pro Wrestling. So tune in right here next Thursday only on launch code 007. I am your host, Mr. Montoya, and as always, I'm doing it Platinum style.
You